Man, Goku is stronger than Beerus. It's been almost 10 years since Battle of Gods release, and that means it's been almost 10 years since Whis claimed that Beerus used nearly 70% of his power. I'm not saying that Goku has to pass Beerus at some point, but for Goku to be 70% of the way there and still considered to not be a match for Beerus now, it's quite perplexing. Especially considering all of the power-ups and transformations Goku has gone through since that movie. For example, in the very next movie, Resurrection F, Goku achieved a form that was 50 times stronger than that of a Super Saiyan God. So let's say in Battle of Gods, Goku is a 7 and Beerus is a 10. As a matter of fact, this scale has been used in the fanbase for a number of years at this point. If the 7 gets at least 50 times stronger, then shouldn't they have easily surpassed the 10? That was how I thought about this topic back in 2015. But since then, the majority of the fan base has agreed that the difference between 7 and 8 isn't the same as the difference between 8 and 9. It's more of an exponential growth, and with a new level of power like God Ki, I can get on board with that line of thinking. So I've accepted that after Resurrection F, the Tournament vs Universe 6, and maybe even the Goku Black arc, that Goku and Vegeta have not surpassed Beerus. But the Universal Survival arc is where I draw the line. First of all, Goku and Vegeta, especially Vegeta, should have passed Beerus in the Goku Black arc. They didn't achieve new forms, but the rate at which they caught up to Black was surprising because Black constantly grew stronger in that arc. I think it's fair to assume that Vegeta was at least hundreds of times stronger than Goku was here, and that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta was thousands, maybe even tens of thousands times stronger than Goku in Battle of Gods. It's still a little hard for me to believe that this was not enough to make up for the gap between Goku and Beerus back then, but I also believe that this was the last arc the argument could even be made that Beerus was not surpassed. Goku and Vegeta as Super Saiyan Blues were at least thousands of times stronger than they were in their first encounter with Golden Frieza. They both got stronger throughout the tournament and both of them achieved new forms. Now Vegeta's evolved Super Saiyan Blue is kinda hard to place. We know it's far stronger than just a regular Super Saiyan Blue, but I don't think it compares to Ultra Instinct, which brings me back to Goku. Goku fought Jiren. Before the tournament arc even started, we knew that Jiren was stronger than the God of Destruction. But in the manga, we find out that not all Gods of Destruction have the same level of power. Just to play devil's advocate, Beerus is probably the strongest God of Destruction, so Goku fighting on the same level as Jiren does not mean he surpassed Beerus. That's fair. But Goku didn't fight on the same level as Jiren. He was far past him. Then in the Moro arc, after trading with Beerus, Goku was able to achieve a greater level of control with Ultra Instinct, but even that was no match for Moro, who had absorbed 7-3. Then Beerus, an angel, fought Moro because no one else could, which then inspired Goku to fight at the highest level he ever has, which was enough for Moro until he absorbed Beerus' abilities. So now, Goku is fighting an individual with top tier magic, a physically strong body, and Ultra Instinct. The fight gets weird and Goku ends up becoming a giant and Moro becomes a planet, but Goku does end up winning the battle. In the Granola arc, Goku achieves yet another form of Ultra Instinct and Vegeta unlocks a new form called Ultra Ego. I think it's obvious that keeping Beerus stronger than the main cast is very important to the writers because I believe the way they have written the story has contradicted previous statements about his strength. It's almost like surpassing Beerus is the endgame for Goku and Vegeta, but this goes back to something I said in my previous video about Dragon Ball and its power system. It is so heavily based on who punches the hardest and kicks the fastest that weaker characters often get left behind. And when said characters have some kind of spotlight again, the effort feels forced and disrupts the flow of the story. Beerus was the first god Goku ever fought against and was a big piece to the revitalization of Dragon Ball, but I don't think he's been written well so far. I see him as a plot device for Goku's growth, but he's constantly in the story, so you're forced to wonder where he stands amongst the other fighters. Gohan, Frieza, Broly, Goku, and maybe even Piccolo have surpassed what I believe to be the level of power set for Beerus in Battle of Gods. But I don't write the story. I'm just a fan who's going to keep up with the franchise no matter what they do. Again, I'm not arguing that Goku is stronger than Beerus canonically, I'm just saying that it should not be the case. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and let me know in the comments if you think we'll ever see Beerus go all out. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you know when I upload more videos like this. But until then, this is BigTune and thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.